Hey everyone, if I could break character for a moment, there's something I've been trying to figure out with this new rule YouTube has set in place and why it's really happening. And another thing that's confusing me is the free advertisement statement, or at least the lack of that action from the people who want specific content either taken down or advertisements being removed from the videos. But it seems that no matter what's done to try and remove people's content, the term free advertisement always comes back. And after hearing that statement so many times, the first question that popped up in my head and why I'm making this video is, how come they never thought to do that? To me, if this really is free advertisement, it should have been a no-brainer for the developers and publishers to be the ones doing it. All they'd really have to do is make a YouTube channel and then upload gameplay footage. But instead of talking about an article, they'd actually talk about the game itself, and then eventually they'd be able to become a partner, which then means instead of them paying to advertise, they themselves would be paid to advertise their own game. They'd literally be making money from their own advertisements. And if they did that, then it would make sense why they'd want certain content taken down, because then they could say people are stealing our advertisements. But they don't do that, yet they still want the content down, which for me means what a lot of people are calling free advertisement must only be seen that way from their perspective. Otherwise, a lot of developers and publishers would have done that a long time ago. But if it's not free advertisement, then what is it? I know some people are attacking simply because those of you who do article videos will obviously end up saying something that makes people mad, thus they're going to feel the need to attack you. And this is obviously the perfect thing to use. I don't think the people who are using gameplay footage with their articles are really doing anything wrong, but free advertisement is a statement that's only going to be seen from the people who are doing it. Not all, but most developers don't see what you're doing as free advertisement, or as I said, they would have done it a long time ago. My guess, and it's just that, a guess, because I still feel like I'm missing a big piece of the puzzle here in this, but here's what I honestly think is happening. The publishers and developers are looking at gameplay footage from videos like Let's Plays or just gameplay in general as costly broadcasting. This is why a gaming trailer or advertisement, even on YouTube, is normally a minute or two long. Those advertisements are made a specific way to only show us what they do and don't want us to see, the same way a movie trailer will show you just enough to try to get your attention. Then with the way games are today with heavy stories and their single-player campaigns or whatever, those who do Let's Plays as well as gameplay in general are, from the developers and publishers' perspective, not giving free advertisement, but instead costly broadcasting. In other words, giving away more than what developers want people who don't have the game to see. In order to combat this, they try to set this new rule in place for YouTube. Now, those of you who are showing gameplay while talking about articles, to me, aren't technically doing anything wrong. However, since your videos have gameplay in them, you end up having to follow the same rules that were really aimed at the Let's Play/gameplay people. In other words, and I could be wrong, but those of you doing articles and gameplays are getting hit by bullets that aren't even aimed at you simply because you're in the crossfire. And you guys can't get a free pass because then other people would complain and say, hey, it's not fair they can make money from gameplay and we can't. So the rule has to be set as either everybody follows it or nobody follows it. If Let's Plays and gameplay can't be monetized, then articles with gameplay in them can't be either. In some cases, gameplay actually does help, which is why not all companies feel the same way. But since they all don't feel that way about it, we end up with this huge clusterfuck of a problem. So in the end, those of you who do articles and gameplay don't really need to defend anything. You're not really doing anything wrong. You're just in the crossfire, and as long as you upload gameplay footage, sadly, y'all are going to take a lot of bullets.